Hey Adi, hey Anu, congratulations on getting into so many schools. You've gotten into four UCs, Adi, UToronto, and a lot of universities in the UK as well. So I think you've had a solid year and an admission cycle. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, thank you. It's been like I've been quite happy overall with what it's like I've gotten out of the entire process. So it's very good. Uh,
Great. And I think you're in a good position now because you've got so many good schools. I think whichever one you pick now, you can't really go wrong. So how is your overall experience working with NexTrack?
I think it was very good. Especially they really helped me in the main aspect that I was deficient in, which was structure. They really helped structure out my entire thing. We got essays done on time, submitted, edited, and everything like felt like a well-oiled machine. The other thing that I really enjoyed was the overall selection process was very streamlined. The way we did with Excels, and it was very organized and very structured. And I think it was because I had when I came to NextTrack, I had so many thoughts in my mind. Oh, I want to apply here, I want to apply here, but NextTrack really helped me condense it down into like a good list that I really like a good list of colleges that I did actually want to go to.
Exactly what Adi said. I think NextTrack was so helpful through the entire college application process. From starting with making lists of all the schools. I think we started with like 30, 40 schools that we were thinking of, and then narrowing that list down and making a more concrete list with the dream reach, safety schools. And then the whole college, the application process, starting with, the essay writing, the submissions. I think NextTrack helped us so much keep everything on track, the deadlines. And so, and then now that, even the decision making for the final, where he's going to go. So it's been a wonderful experience working with NextTrack.
Awesome. That's great to know. And that just leads me to the next question, which is, you guys have covered a lot of things where we were able to help you, but were there any instances or any specific areas that stand out to you where you really received a lot of guidance and support from our end?
For me, the main two that stick out, like I said, one was structure, overall providing a timeline, knowing where each deadline was, knowing when we need to submit essays, need to edit the essays, need to put them into the thing, and final reviews. All that was very good for me because I generally can sometimes get a bit disorganized. And the second thing which really helped was the insights into universities, things that I would not have originally seen because I am a person who generally just looks at the numbers, right? Well, actually getting to understand the university and maybe a university that I wasn't looking at has a lot of more stuff that has a lot more to offer than I originally thought it did. Um, like some of the UCs, for example, I wasn't as keen on, but now when I'm looking more into it, they do have a lot of programs and things which I do enjoy, which I would not have really realized without your help.
Interesting.
And I think, just someone to hold your hand through the whole process. When you start the process, it's so overwhelming and you don't know where to start. And, just starting to look at the schools. But I think NextTrack just held our hand through the whole process. And that was, as a parent, that was so helpful. So.
Awesome. This all sounds really good. Now, final question for both of you, and Adi, first for you. If you had to give any sort of advice to another student, maybe a student in a batch below you, what would you tell them?
I mean, I'd really suggest for them to come and get some help from NextTrack, and overall because they really made the process very easy for me, or much easier, much more enjoyable, and it would have been without any help. So I would generally advise them to probably get some help and not solely rely on the school because the school is also overloaded and stuff. So it would be I would very much suggest they do get some help from NextTrack, especially.
Makes sense. Nice. And maybe from your and another from a parent's perspective, things are very different. So, if you had to say something to another parent who's also, at that stage where you were last year, what would you say?
I would say sign up, because I feel that the best thing about NexTrack and Abhinav was, I mean, you're just relatable. I think for a high school student, going into college, you were so relatable and so easy to talk to. And I just found you so knowledgeable and supportive, like all those things. I think I would just say sign up. Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks a lot for doing this, and it was a pleasure working with you guys. I think finally, even though we were a bit late, I think Adi, finally you've ended up with a lot of good decisions. So
Yeah.
hopefully now you'll just get through your IB, and we'll see where you end up, US or Canada.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah.